We're going to introduce Raph, and then I can just ask him a question.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm starting, everybody. What the hell? Here we are on GameChangerz. Kelly Kellner, host Mike Lonsborough, and introducing the lovely and talented Raphael, who you guys might have seen a lot of his posts. He's got some blogs up on our GameChangerz.ca website. Punter's First Choice is his page on Facebook. Raphael, welcome to, first of all, our global broadcast center in downtown Calgary, Alberta. You're from the east, isn't that where the center of the universe? Isn't that where
we like to call
God shone on Canadians?
Yeah, well, we like to call it the Big Smoke.
Well,
yes, we do.
Are you talking about our leader or the town?
Well, it could be a little bit of both. Could be a little bit of both.
Now, you're upstaging me. I, for the last 3 weeks, have worn beautiful
I knew he was going to bring this
velour
up.
and velvet, and this is nice. Like, this feels fantastic.
You know what? I got here, I was all excited. I thought you guys would both be wearing them tonight.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
I'm wearing velvet pants.
Okay.
Yeah,
there we go. Too much information again.
So let me tell you something. Raph is a specialist. He's an expert at looking at prop bets. Now, for those of you guys that are not the sophisticated bettors as this fine young gentleman, what he likes to look at is situations where certain matchups and opportunities. Now, if you go to our sportsinteraction.com partner and you look on every football game, there's probably 150 different bets, and there's a lot of different matchups. You can bet, like in the Super Bowl, a lot of you heard, flip the coin toss or those type of things. And Mike, there's some crazy bets that you and I got to get into. But Raph, you've got some analysis. Now, he started the season with us. I think you went 7 out of 9 to start with.
We did, and then we sort of leveled off. We went 5-5, and then we went back to a little bit more on the winning side. We went 7-6 again, and then we finished off the season pretty strong.
Yeah. Well, I know we were betting some for Mike, and that's where he was able to buy his wardrobe for that. Was strictly off of your place. Punter's First Choice. So if you're the first choice, who's the second choice?
Well, we'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike's got the second choice.
But I do know what the first choice is when it comes to gaming, especially with the sports betting.
Yep.
And that is Sports Interaction, and that's where you're going to find all these great lines. And this weekend's games they're unbelievable.
Yeah. So what do you got for us? What do you got for us in the first game?
Well, in the first game, as we all know that this is going to be a fast action game. It's going to be a high scoring game. We believe it's going to be that way. Being in a dome and all. What we have here is something that I like to see every once in a while in these dome games and these high powered offenses. It's I look for the first score of the game to be scored within the first 6 minutes of the game, right up to the 6 minute mark.
Okay.
It's paying 120, and it doesn't matter which team scores that. It could be a field goal, it could be a safety, it could be a touchdown. As long as there's a score within the first 6 minutes, it's paying minus 120, and we all know what that means. It's
actually
money
we
in the
don't.
bank.
Mike, do you know what that means?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's a pretty safe bet when you got two high-powered offenses.
Is it a safe bet? We always say that.
As
bettors like to say safe bets.
Non-better, that seems pretty safe.
Bet the farm to all of those of you in this.
You know what? That's what the book likes to hear, and we're here to bust the book. So,
okay.
At this time,
I need to be educated on this.
Well,
kind of
but
stuff.
it's a good thing. What we like to see,
that one.
we like to see a nice strong line of minus 120.
And that means, for those of you who don't know, that means if you want to win $100, you've got to risk 120, and they'll pay you back 220. So, whereas if it's a plus number that you see, if it's say plus 150 on a little more of a long shot, that's where you bet 100, you get 150 profit. So that's basically it's pretty straightforward on that. So what's now you got a long shot prop bet coming up?
Well, we do in the same game because I believe it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I believe the boys did call earlier. The Saints to win, is that correct? Do we have the Saints winning?
That Tom Luzzy, I got to tell you something. I'm going to buy him something special if he crushes these games. That was his special call.
I'm going with Tom this weekend too, and I believe it's so much that I took a long shot prop bet, which is the last touchdown of the game is going to be scored by New Orleans, but it's going to be scored in a very special fashion. It's going to be scored by the defense or the special teams. Okay. So basically, I believe that they're going to be the Rams are going to be down by such a score that they're going to be getting erratic. They're going to throw the ball. It'll be a pick six or a safety, and that's how they'll be the last score of the game or the last touchdown of the game. Sorry.
Now that pays big money, doesn't it?
It pays 24-1. So we're talking money in the bank. So if you want to explain that. 24-1.
24-1. You put down $100, $2,400. That's enough for your bar tab last night.
I heard it's not.
Yeah, no, he's mellowed. Mike Lonsborough has mellowed, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just a privilege to watch in the bars these days. You're fantastic.
This is 4-1. We're talking about drinking.
That's pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. 4-1. We like 4-1. We like 4-1.
Yeah, but we love 24-1.
And we also love the Kansas City and New England Patriots game. It's going to be another high-flying offensive game, but it's going to be cold there. So we're looking for a lot of different things to happen. We're going to be looking for Tom Brady to be looking to his favorite target, and that's James White coming out of the backfield in the play action formation. We're looking at the overage in the yards that he's going to be receiving at 56.5. So at 56.5, it's paying 105. You want to explain 105?
Okay, so if
Plus
James
105.
White gets 57 yards
57
of
yards.
offense,
That's right.
you bet $100, you win $105 profit. That's
That's in receiving. If it was
in receiving.
If it's offense, which would be rushing and receiving, it would be minus 120 for 65.5 yards.
I like that.
Not a bad one.
That's a hell of
Not
a
a bad one. That's the other one that they have on Sports Interaction. Check them out and be sure to look at their sign-up bonus with $200 that you were talking about
you
earlier.
got to get that sign-up bonus, Mike. You got to go click that button right above our heads on the stream on this video right here.
And this is the last one I want to bring up, Kel.
Yeah.
And Mike, is the one we were talking about earlier that you thought you really liked. It's the total touchdown passes in the game.
Yeah.
Both quarterbacks have a line. So both of them have a line. Tom Brady, they're only giving him a line of 1.5 touchdowns. So if he throws 2 touchdowns in this game, you got to lay 180 to win 100. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're saying that, they
2
really,
touchdowns.
they're higher or lower odds, but it's obtainable money is what I like to call it. And I think there's a great spot there. The other one is with Patrick Mahomes. You're looking at 3 touchdowns, so he needs to go over 2.5.
Right.
So, and that's on the plus side, it's plus 105. Wow. So this is a lot of great action, that you'll find all these odds at Sports Interaction.
Yeah, absolutely. So check that out.
Good
so
job.
Mike, we're gonna set you up an account. We're gonna take your empties back. We're gonna make a deposit, and
I want your empties. Then I'll pay
my
for
God.
more. Oh, my whole family can have an account if we take your empties.
my empties are the big bottles. Yours are just the beer bottles.
That's right.
A bunch of stubbies still in the garage from years ago. Used to do it. My dad used to drink a bunch
Speaking of
of those. So we had-
stubbies, oh sorry.
Yes, exactly. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Great to have you on, Raph.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Follow his page on Facebook. Watch our blog section on GameChangerz.ca. You'll see Raph doing some blogs. You will see Mike's blogs. You've had some very, very interesting pieces of information talking about hockey and football, and you got some great stuff coming out too.
Okay.
So
we seem to piss people off.
yeah, I love when we piss people off. Yeah, we kind of called out of you people, or you did.
And guys, remember, don't sweat it, just bet it.
Don't sweat it, just bet it. That is the punter's
It
first
is.
choice.
It is.
Thanks very much,
It
guys.
is.
Bust your bookie.